My name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass.
Hi, my name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff. Today, we're making Moroccan chicken. It is going to be delicious. You will love it. And I'm pairing it with this Portuguese wine from Douro that you will fall in love with, guaranteed. Let's get started here. I have a whole chicken cut up. So we have the two breasts, the two thighs, the two legs, and the only thing that's missing is I kept them, I frozen the wings. And here we have spices. Now, this is not something you're gonna have to go and buy one-time spice that you'll never use again. Most of these spices are already in your pantry. That's what I love about this Moroccan chicken. They are, let's look down, cumin, turmeric, ground coriander, paprika, that's a sweet paprika, ground ginger, and salt and pepper. It is that simple. Like I said, stuff you probably already have in your pantry. So let's just blend these spices together. And what you're gonna do then, the chicken, and you do not have to do a whole chicken like I did and cut it up. If you wanna do just chicken thighs, chicken legs, chicken breasts, but the most important thing is that you want the skin and bone in. It's really important. It gives a lot of flavor. And any excess skin I cut off of these chicken thighs, because the chicken thighs have a lot of excess hanging skin. So you just want to go down in here, coat both sides like this with the mixture. So I'm going to do this with all of them. Then we're going to place it in the fridge for about 2 hours to let this spice soak in, this dry spice. It will be great. While the chicken is marinating in the fridge, perfect time just to prep everything. I have a chopped up onion here with some garlic. And I love this addition, dried apricots. I have some Turkish ones here. You do not have to find Turkish ones, but I happen to come across them. So I just thought, well, definitely. So just run your knife through them just with some rough chops. Really, really simple. Unless you want to bite down on a whole apricot, that's up to you. So just run through the apricots just like that, and some olives. I found these Greek olives, Divinia. They do not have the pimentos, and they're just amazing flavor. So definitely want to add some lemon zest. And long strips. So you could either take your potato peeler and go like this to get your long strips, however you want to do it. So you just want to come down here and get your lemon zest ready, because we will be adding all that in, and this goes so fast. So let me finish prepping up here and we'll throw it all together. Now I have some olive oil in this flat Dutch oven here, and I'll tell you why I'm using this. So you want to sear the chicken up first, skin side down. You want a very good sear on it. We'll sear both sides. First, about 5-6 minutes for the first side, and then the second side will take about 3 minutes. We're not cooking it all the way through because it's going to cook in the oven. So we're just browning up the skin right now. So we got all those tucked in there nice. Now, to let you know why I'm using this, usually Moroccan chicken is done over a flame with what they call a tangine. It has a dome to it. I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but what they do, what the dome is for is to keep the moisture in, and also as the dome, the moisture rises up the dome and it self-bastes itself. So what I find works just as good, so you don't have to rush out and buy a tagine, is a Dutch oven with a tight sealing lid. So I will let this finish browning up. We'll remove these from the pan and start on that amazing sauce. Let's remove the chicken from the pan. It's not fully cooked through, but it's going to go into the oven with the basting sauce that we're going to put it in. So turn the burner down to a medium-low at this point in time. We just removed the chicken from the pan. Now, to that, you want to add your onions. Now, there's going to be some excess fat that came off of the chicken skin that has rendered out. If you'd like to remove some of the fat, you can at this time. That is up to you. I kept it in there. It flavors up the sauce and everything, but if you'd like a little lighter dish, remove most of the fat and just let about 2 tablespoons in. Now to that, see what the color of the turmeric and all the spices is doing to the onions immediately? Now this is just going to cook for about 2 minutes. That is it. Our onion has cooked out, so let's add in some garlic right to that and stir that around. And we're going to add a little bit of chicken stock to the mix. And you want to scrape the bottom of the actual pan to release all those delicious brown bits at the bottom, because that equals flavor. Don't forget. All those spices that are stuck on at the bottom. Look at the color of this already. You're just going to love it. And some tomato sauce is going in. And you know all the exact measurements are right down below in the description center. So we're going to get this going. Let's just turn this up to a medium heat now. And let's add in our dried apricots that we cut. And those green Greek olives are going in. And also to that lemon, remember we zested? So the zest of a lemon, the whole lemon is going in. And a cinnamon stick. Now we'll bring this up to a simmer. Now I'm going to add some lemon juice too. We want about a good 2 tablespoons going in. So the lemon that we just zested, let's take the juice of that, have that going in. And here's the other half. There we go. Now, that is it. Now, this sauce. Now, as soon as this comes up to a simmer, we're going to place our chicken right in it. And right now, I have the oven set at 350 degrees. We'll let that come up to a simmer. Okay, our sauce has come up to a simmer. Let's just get our chicken back into the pot. Skin side up, I put, because I want to keep the chicken skin as crispy as possible. Now, that is up to you. If you like a crispy chicken skin, you could remove the lid the last few minutes of cooking and hit it with your broiler on low. That will definitely keep it nice and crispy. So we have all of the chicken into the pot. Now let's put our lid on, our oven open, and it goes into the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour. So 350 degrees for 1 hour, and this is going to be fall apart delicious chicken. You are going to just love it. Perfect time to talk about the wine. It is from Casa Ferreirinha, Esteva, Douro. It is, as I mentioned, a Portuguese wine. It is a blend of 4 different grapes, and we're all familiar with Tempranillo, and then they have a Touriga Nacional, a Tinta Ruiz, and a Tinta Barcoa. And those are some new ones, and I love learning about new grapes. And I was in Portugal last year, right before COVID hit, to be able to tour and learn more about wine. Let me take a sip. Wow. Portuguese wine is just phenomenal. It's very light in alcohol. It has notes of I'm getting violets, like floral violets with the taste of blackberry and raspberry. You will definitely fall in love with this Portuguese wine. I wish you could smell all the amazing spices in here. It's been an hour and that chicken is done. Let's pull it out. And I took the lid off the last 3 minutes and just to crisp up the top skin. That is up to you if you'd like to do that or not. And then I'd like to top it off with just a little bit of fresh cilantro right on top, just like that. And you can pair this with some rice to soak up all that delicious sauce. That is fall off the bone fork tender chicken. And what I love to do is I like to take it off the bone and soak it in that sauce, because that sauce is amazing. Let me wait a second for it to cool down, then I'm gonna dive in. Before I try, I would first like to thank all my subscribers. And if you're not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my recipes. And don't forget to like and share and ring that bell, because that notifies you that I have a new recipe. And I have one every Tuesday, guaranteed. Putting my wine down, I am digging in. What should I try first here? I'm going for the chicken thigh. Oh, look at how fall apart tender that is. Oh, that is too big of a bite. Okay, all the juices. Look at the juices. Oh, heart still. Wow. All the spices, but not spicy spices. They're just amazing. You're definitely going to fall in love with this. This might be your new favorite way to cook chicken. Thanks for stopping by Wine and Dine with Jeff, and we'll see you next week.